Hey, it's Tammy coming to you, and I just wanted to provide some information in regards to fixed versus variable rate so that you can have a little bit of insight information from our side of things so that you can make a decision. Something you should note is there's not a bad decision to be had, really. I mean, whether you pick a fixed or you pick a variable, both decisions are solid, not a lot of risk that we're seeing in either of those choices. And of course, rates are at historical all-time lows. We've never seen them this low. It's an amazing time to have your mortgage up for renewal, purchasing, or whatever your specific situation is right now. So fixed, of course, is going to be fixed through the term of the mortgage, so you're not going to see any rate changes if you choose the fixed rate. Variable rate will fluctuate with prime lending rate, and as of right now, which is February of 2021, we are seeing prime lending rate sitting at 2.45, and then the variable discounts come off that. So you'll see in communications that I've sent to you what your rate options would be, and this small little explanation is just to give you more information on how to make that decision. Now, as far as the variable rate goes, this is what we know. The Bank of Canada came out at the start of or mid-COVID basically saying they have no intention of increasing any prime lending rates until at least 2023. Now, the Bank of Canada has never come out and made an announcement like that. It's just, we wait and see. It's based on speculation. It's based on market and what's going on at the time as far as the strength of the economy. But they have come out and said no increases until 2023. So what happens in 2023? Well, when they made this announcement, again, we were beginning mid-COVID, and I can assume that speculation was that they were anticipating seeing some kind of economic recovery a lot sooner than we likely will see, being that, as we all know, we're basically still sitting at ground zero. Now, what we do know is the market and the economy has to start strengthening in order for us to see increases to prime, strengthening consistently. So it could be that there are increases in 2023, or it could be that through the entire term of your mortgage, the prime rate stays at 2.45 or even lower. So no way crystal ball wise to know what's going to happen that way. The things that could stimulate the market as COVID goes away, everything starts rolling. The people that have been working through COVID and not spending their money are, putting that money back into the economy, and things kind of go fast forward. Historically speaking, the Bank of Canada does increase their prime lending rate by 0.25% at a time. It's usually gradual, allowing the market to catch up. Even if we saw increases at the back end of a term, the savings that you've seen on the front side likely far counterbalance any increases on the back side. Now, there's a strategy to this as well, and that strategy works with the fixed and the variable rate. My suggestion, and something we always talk about at the end once we have everything approved, is what's the affordable payment that you can make? What were you planning on making if you say this is your first home or it's a new home and you were running some preliminary payments off of higher rates? Or if you already have a mortgage, what mortgage payment are you making already? If you can afford that payment, and we can strategize to have you continue making that payment, you're going to see a huge principal reduction in this next term. Not only now because rates are so low, which is a huge benefit, but also because if you accelerate your payments and make those extra payments that you can afford and that you're used to, you're going to see your amortization go down a lot faster, and you're going to see a lot less interest paid on the mortgage. So these are all things that we can talk about as far as strategy goes closer to the end when we sign the final paperwork. But right now, fixed versus variable, that's the information I have for you. Neither option is a bad option. Just let me know which direction you think you want to go. And if you have any other questions, I'd be happy to take a call. Have a great day.